Welcome to all of you who have joined us, who are joining us. Today is Sunday, April the 23rd, and we are here at the Chananda Culture Society here in New Delhi. We welcome you, all of you who have joined us and who will be joining us. We have a beautiful presentation prepared for you today. As you know, we have been continuing our journey on the mastering the ruby ray qualities. So today is the part 8 of that. Today we will be talking about the Ascended Masters who have talked about their hearts. For example, today we'll be talking about Ascended Master Lanello, who was Mark Prophet when he was in embodiment. He's remembered as one of his qualities of heart as a magnanimous heart. Then we have a Saint Germain who has talked about his heart as a purple fiery heart of Saint Germain. Then we have a Almoria who is known as the diamond heart of Almoria. Then we have a Ascended Master Godfrey, who is known as the obedient heart of Godfrey. Then we have a Immaculate Heart of Mother Mary, of course, and so on and so forth. So we will be talking about these masters that we know of from the perspective of the ruby ray qualities that they have embodied. So we can also imitate that. We can also ask for their guidance and their help. So before we go a little bit further, I have also found today is the focus is on Ascended Master Lanello, we're talking about him. He's a founder of this, co-founder of Summit Lighthouse with Master Almoria and Saint Germain, and of course Guru Muhammad joined a little bit later. So we like to have invocation that I found. There's only one invocation that by Mark Prophet when he was in embodiment. I found one of his invocations about 4 minutes long. About 3-4 minutes long. Like to play that one, Jay, please. Let's have that invocation from Mark Prophet, please.
Of all holy miracles, evolving around the circle, the cycle of perfection. We invoke now the healing rays of thy love for thy children upon the planetary body everywhere, and here where we come together in thy one name, the name of being all can claim. I am the presence of perfection in me now. Perfection stirring regenerate fires in cell desires, mounting toward the periphery of individualized and enclosed perfection, blossoms lily-like, holding in beauteous form the cup of thy love. Do thou now, O God, say to each dancing cell and electron, each portion, minute or gross, of thyself in our form, come, take possession of our being, expel imperfection by the inflow of perfection. Let light, 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 and more light appear in our mind, upon the screen thereof, and in our hearts. Distill the gentle dew of thy coming, thy rebirth within the fold of our attention as we see now the ability of each soul to pierce the shell, and there within the center of manifestation see the intricate yet simplistic outworkings of thy magnificence. Thou art God, and there is none like thee upon the whole earth and in the universe. Thou art come, thou bringer of joy unto men. Once again the song of old sings within us, enfolds us one and all. We behold thee, answering heart call, now and forevermore, in the name of the living flame of the risen, transcendent Christ. We thank thee.
So that was the voice of Mark Prophet. We call him Sunday Master Lanello. He's a late husband of Elizabeth Clare Prophet. We call her Guru Ma. So that's the only one invocation that I found on YouTube yesterday. So I thought I'd like to have his invocation also. So I'd like to welcome all of you who have joined us on behalf of the Chananda Culture Society. JP Saab, welcome. Gitanjali ji, welcome. Suchita ji, welcome. Sarika ji, welcome. Mohini ji, welcome. And Azelia ji, welcome. तो आज की जो सर्विस है, आज की जो प्रेजेंटेशन है, आज का जो सेशन है, that is actually dedicated to Mark Prophet, as we call him Mark Prophet when he was in embodiment, but he's known as a Sunday Master Lanello. He's a Buddha also. So since we are journeying on the mastering the ruby qualities of different masters, we have become Buddhas, and we are becoming the Buddhas also. So I thought, as I was saying earlier, Mark Prophet has talked about quite a bit about his magnanimous heart. Magnanimous heart, I will be talking about there what it means in a while. Also, Saint Germain is known as the heart, the purple fiery heart of Saint Germain. Sunday Master Godfrey is known as the obedient heart of Godfrey, and Almoria is known as the diamond heart of Almoria. Mother Mary is known as the Immaculate Heart, and there is a merciful heart of Kuan Yin, and so on and so forth. So I thought these will be the master that we'll be talking about in our series of the looking at them. What is that particular quality that we can actually imitate, embody, aspire, and really see what master, what help they can give us, because the Sunday masters are ready, willing, they are waiting for our call to say, I need your help, So I think I'll be talking about that. But before you go that far, I found this beautiful meditation. As we always do that. Before we begin our journey, we always like to center in our heart, because we come from whatever we have been doing this morning. Now we are centered there. We want to be in our heart. So I think one of the things as Sunday Master have taught us is to, centering in our heart is a meditation. So this is a meditation in Guru Ma's voice, about 3-4 minutes long. In this, towards the very end, Guru Ma talks about 5 Buddhas. And so I put a picture of the 5 Buddhas yesterday that Jay will be putting on the screen. They are both Gautama Buddha, Lord Maitreya Buddha, Padmasambhava Buddha, and Milarepa Buddha, and of course, Lanello Buddha. So this is a picture that as you listen to this meditation, she will invoke these 5 Buddhas towards the very end of the meditation. What does that mean when she invokes? That means when we invoke them, they come. They come to our meeting collectively, but they also come to our heart individually. So we want to welcome them personally to come to into our heart as we listen to and indulge and engage in this beautiful meditation, which is a meditation with a musical guided meditation in the voice of Guru Ma. Jay, all yours, my friend. I'd like to welcome Rita Lamaji, Rajkumari ji for joining us. I'd like to go back. Something that I want to mention that I know many of you may not be thinking like this, but someone asked me this question, so I thought maybe I like to put it on the table and just say some few words about it. So somebody said to me the other day that we are not Buddhists, we are Hindus, or we are Sikhs, or we are Christians, or we are different religion. Why are we talking about Buddhism? I don't want to become a Buddhist. So my answer was that Ascended Master's Ascended Master teachings perspective. The word, all the religions that we talked about, different religions are 7 major religions that masters have told us about, and there are minor religions also, because there are 7 chakras. We have 7 chakras. Each chakra corresponds to particular religion. Like heart chakra corresponds to Christianity. The crown chakra corresponds to the Buddhism. The base of the spine, Muladhara chakra, corresponds to Hinduism, and so on and so forth. I think those are that's how. So we are really connected. If you look at all the 7 chakras in our body, we need all of them. They all have a function. They all are coordinated. They all release light, and they receive the light, and they distribute the light. So we are when we think from that perspective, we are not really belong to one chakra. We can say, I just need one chakra. I don't need to, it's just like organs, You can look at it, 7 organs we have, 7. Each organ has a function. So it's called the all-inclusiveness that we heard from Guru Ma just now, in the meditation. She used toward the very end the word all-inclusiveness, which is the quality of the heart, which is the quality of the ruby ray, Ruby ray quality, all-inclusiveness, open-mindedness, we can call it, transparency, we call it. So I think we need to really look at those from that perspective as an open tent. I talk about that open tent and closed tent. When we are in the tent of each 7 tents of 7 religions, we are closed in that particular tent. We only want to know about that. We don't want to really know anything else about. But that's the best most of us are. Or I've been like that too, by the way. Before I found the teachings, I was like that too. I just want to go to Gurdwara as a Sikh, and I just want to do whatever is written in Guru Granth Sahib, and it's a holy book that we have. When I joined his NMS teaching, I slowly those layers of you can call it closeness, or you can call it about blindness, or limited thinking, limited seeing. They got transmuted, they got removed. So I think now, I want to mention that spirituality is higher, much bigger, much higher, no limit in that. In terms of attunement, attainment, becoming one with God, through different paths. So coming back to Buddhism, that why we are playing that. Why did we play that meditation? Why Master talk about, the Buddhism? Buddhism is a path of we have 7 chakras. 7 chakras. Mastery of the 7 chakras is called the Christ mastery. 7 chakras we master in the heart. So we enter the heart when we master the 7 chakras. It's called becoming the Holy Christ self, or becoming the Christ self, becoming the mastering of the 7 chakras. Let's call it that way. Then becomes the path of the next one, when you have to give up all the attainment that we have received, of the Christ, of the 7 chakras. That is the path of selflessness, non-attachment, surrender, We talked about sacrifice, surrender, selflessness and service. Now think of that. It is very easy to talk about that. Oh, I attained this. It's my attainment. I tapasya. I meditated. A lot of yogis do that tapasya. Salos, they do that for in the Himalayan mountains, and they go to nirvanic state. They really become that. Then comes the test of surrendering. Surrendering to whom? Why? Surrendering there are all other rest of the people because God is one. We give that to all. But it is not that easy. I'm telling you right now. It's like it's a very, very small percentage of the people can do that. That's why we have the master that we mentioned today. We have a Lanello today, his magnanimous heart. We're going to be focusing about that magnanimous heart of Lanello. What is that in this magnanimous heart that is connected with the mastery of the Ruby Ray? Because these masters have become the master of the Ruby Ray. Simply put that, although, we look at them as the Buddha of the Ruby Ray, and we have the master that we have talked about, the four master we were talking about in the PowerPoint presentation. But then we have this simple master that we know of, Ascended Master. I want to share with you here something. And I was listening to this morning, they have a broadcast coming from America, from 6:30 to 9:30, 3 hours they have decreased, and they do that on wall of flame decrease. Today is the 23rd of April, and today they will do more decrease on the wall of flame because we have a more opportunity to transmute the karma of the whole month. If you do wall of flame decrease for more than 3 hours, which is kind of, we don't have to do it one sitting, but we can do 3 hours, multiple hour or 3 times, or we can do it, small portion. We can have the whole karma of the whole month, coming month, from until the 23rd of the whole month will be transmuted, will be much more easier. This is what Gautama Buddha and Ascended Masters have talked about. Ascended Masters also have a vested interest in our healing. We talked about the healing, different kind of healing, but Masters want us to heal us. True. But they want to heal us for another reason. They want to heal us because they want our help to solve the global problems. So one of the quotation that I heard this morning from Saint Germain, he said that, we need, Ascended Masters need our help to solve the problems of this world. Bigger problem. Why? I thought God can solve all the problems. That I was taught. I was taught like that. Bhagavan can do everything. That was I was told. But Ascended Masters, this word may be new for you, Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters are Devi Devtas also. Little lower than Devi Devta. Some Ascended Masters are Devi Devta. They have a higher attainment. Some Ascended Masters are there with different ranks of ladders. We are becoming Ascended Masters, but there are Ascended Masters who have become long time ago. We call Krishna as a Ascended Master. Also Krishna is a Devta. So is the Ganeshi is a Devta. We call him Ganeshi as a great divine director, as a Ascended Master. So there, these words, terminology is kind of sometimes we have to really know what is the meaning of this Ascended Master and Devi Devta. They sometimes they overlap. So Ascended Master have a need of our decrease because and that is something new. I did not know that when I was, I said, God can solve all your problems, can solve my problem. Well, that was the way we were taught, I was taught. Master have told us what karma we have created. We are responsible for undoing it. What karma we have created individually and collectively, we are responsible for undoing it and for solving it. One way we can do that is the wall of flame decrease that we have been given. Otherwise, we have been given the knowledge of the Ascended Master. We have given them the knowledge, we can call them. We can call them millions of angels. We can call them Ascended Masters who have many millions of angels at their disposal, at their service, who can go all in all directions to solve the personal problem, healing personal problem, and the global problem. Why? Now, this is the point that I wanted to mention that to you, because we are sons and daughters of God. I did not know that part. We have a threefold flame. We are becoming sons and daughters of, we got sons and daughters of God, we becoming gods. Let's put it that way. We are becoming gods because we have a I am presence, I am that I am. I did not know that. So these are the, when we have a individualized presence of God in us, we call it Aham Brahmasmi in Sanskrit. We have a 4 Mahavakyas, that was, I am that, I know, Aham Brahmasmi, Om Tat Sat Om, Tattvam Ase, and I am Atma Brahma, Prajananam Brahma. These are the four Mahavakyas, which they all mean the same thing, that you are God. We are God's self, we can becoming that. So when we have that potential of becoming God, we are using that science of the spoken word through our decrees, through our commands in the name of I am that I am, we can command it. So we can command it in the name of the I am that I am, opposite to the will of God. That is not black magic, ladies and gentlemen. Some people say, yeah, people do that. Some people do black magic when they do not use the will of God. They misuse it. So we use the science of the spoken word in the name of the Aham Brahmasmi, in the name of the I am that I am, and according to the will of God. And that is the reason why masters need our help to solve the global problems that we need. That is why masters need us. So we need the masters to heal us, of course. We can heal ourselves also. So master can heal us. We can accelerate our process when we give those healing decrees that we have, healing of our own self. But we can use the same degree for healing of everyone on the earth, but also healing of the global issues like war, potential war, rumors of war. All the things are going on in the world, third world war potential, and all the things. We cannot be passively sitting there and say, God will take care of that. What will meant to happen will happen. Not so. This was the old way I was taught. Also, what is going to happen is going to happen. We have nothing to say in that. Not so. We have a role to play in that. And that is the teaching I wanted to share with you. Okay, we're going to be beginning to our and the understanding of Mark Prophet. We call him Lanello. We have his keynote. Keynote is, as I said, is a Bija mantra. That is, we all have a keynote. You have a keynote. When you were born, it was keynote was played, and so it will be always there with you. You may know that. Sometime you may know that, and that will like whenever the keynote is played, you will feel something in your heart, and then that is your presence will be manifested on the all over the world. So like to play that. Before we do that, we have a few more friends. Like to welcome Satija ji, Arne ji, welcome. See, Dipali ji, welcome. And of course, I think I welcome everyone else. So, Jay, can we have the keynote of Lanello? I'm not sure if you have a picture of Lanello. If you have that one, you might have the picture in a bio. I put it there. Maybe you can put his picture separately, and then you can play the keynote. I think it's about 3-4 minutes long. Yeah, that is all right. So let's have the keynote, please. Yeah. this this music piece that we just heard. It's called Green Sleeves. Green Sleeves, and that has the keynote of Lanello, Sunday Master Lanello. What does it mean? That it magnetizes his presence to our heart when we listen to it. As I said, keynotes do that, like Bija Mantra, of any deity that we know of. I heard this keynote when my first conference and I attended in California, 19 October 1977. I was in Washington D.C. and I went there, which is about 5 hours, 6 hours, I think 5 hours flight from Washington D.C. to Los Angeles. Long flight, so I was there for it was a 3 days, 4 days conference. Maybe longer than that. I was at the campus in the university campus that the Summit Lighthouse owned at that time. And I heard that musical piece for the first time, and I felt something in my heart as if someone unique. I think someone, and I know you personally, all of you, certain musical pieces that they touch the chords of our heart very uniquely, very especially in a healing way, in a soothing way, in a whatever way you want to call it, calming way, relaxing way you can call it. It also transmutes a lot of the negative things, from our heart. It brings us, in this case, I think in my case, I can say that when we hear a keynote of any master like Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, or any bhajan like that, or or Guru Ma's note on the beautiful dreamer, that is her keynote. It brings really closer us, our soul, to the closer to that vibration or to the presence of the Guru, and that we are part of the 144,000 that are part of. Also, Sanat Kumara also has a keynote called Finlandia. So you can, if you hear that Finlandia, that is a note of Sanat Kumara. We came with Sanat Kumara at 144,000 long time. I think that was my way of sharing some of my memories of these things. So I'd like to welcome Valinda ji and Pooja Nikhale ji. Welcome. Jay, can we go back to now our presentation on that we have part 8 of the PowerPoint presentation on mastering of the Ruby Ray, because we want to continue that thread of continuity, the thread of contact, I'm sorry. And then we bring the Lanello into that as what are the qualities of the Ruby Ray that we aspire, we long, we want, we yearn to really have from Lanello to be given to us. So this is the part 8 of you can see the picture of Lanello here. I think this, I will be talking about his bio pretty soon. So let's go on. Let's go on to the J. Let's go to the first one. I think there. Yeah, what is Ruby Ray? I think it's a good thing to always remind ourselves what is Ruby Ray. You talk about it. So let me go through 3 bullets, and I'll add my comments, something new that I want to share with you that come to my mind. So first bullet, we know about the pink color of love, which is gentle, soft, and soothing, and it imparts kindness to all. Now, these are the bullets. These are the points. These are the things in each bullet that we have been taught humanly. I'm saying humanly. We have been taught from our early childhood to this point. Oh, we should be very kind. We should be very gentle. We should be very soft. We should be, all those kind of things. Well, that is good. But that is only perspective from the human level. We are looking at the divine perspective, ladies and gentlemen, because we are divine beings. So we have forgotten what were the divine qualities that we had when we came with Sanat Kumara with the, what were the qualities? We were divine beings. We were like Krishna. We were like as Sunday Master. We were like, pure, anything, everything. We are radiating with the qualities. We're talking about love today. We were radiating ruby qualities, not pink qualities. We were charged with ruby. And what are we forgotten about that? We always now we know, oh, we should be kind to each other. So we are learning alphabet, ABC, kindergarten, again, what we have forgotten. So that is the purpose of our going. Remember when you drive, sometimes you make a wrong turn, detour, you go, then you realize, oh my God, I have gone wrong. I've taken the wrong direction. It's like that. We have taken the wrong direction in this life, many, many lifetimes. We have wrong direction. We made karma during those wrong direction. We got entangled into things, looked very beautiful, outwardly, humanly speaking. Temptation, food, attachment to places. I think I mentioned other day, last week. I saw a sticker when I was driving in America, in Washington DC, my car. I want I would rather be sailing on the back of this sticker. I would rather be camping. I would rather be sailing. I would rather be, this and that, So, that is the kind of things that you can say, well, that is all right. Yeah, I'm saying humanly, that is all right. Divinely speaking, we are still craving, yearning for those things. I want to go to that place. I want to have a vacation over there. I want to go, I want to eat that kind of food. I want to wear that kind of clothes. I want to travel in the first class, in a plane or in a train, executive class, or I want to. All those kind of things are the things. As long as we have those things in our unfulfilled desire, that's what Guru Ma's invocation was about that, when she said that, when we are ready for God, those desires go away. They are transmuted. They are fulfilled or they are transmuted. Either they are fulfilled, that's what Buddhists say, go do everything that you want to do. A new person comes in and wants to become a Lama. So no, go. If you have a desire, go. And then when you have fulfilled all your desires, then you come back. Masters, Sunday Master teachings are new version of that. Do not have to go out and fulfill your desires. As the Buddhists say, you can do the violet flame teachings. Violet flame can transmute those unlawful desires, which are ungodly desires. It will keep the desires that are godly with you. Their unlawful desires, they will be transmuted. You do not have to fulfill them. This is a due teaching that the Sunday Master have brought to the recitation of the violet flame through visualization mantras. So what I want to say that is, please write on your refrigerator, on your fridge, on your bathroom mirror, if you want to, in your car dashboard someplace. Been there, done that. Been there, B-E-N, been there, done that. What he's saying is, I have been there, I have done that. I've been there, I have done that. I did that to myself. I had a craving for eating that food, buying that cloth, going to that place, going to sightseeing over there. What I am doing. Guru Ma's teaching, I heard one of his lectures, he said, you need to do that only as little as you need to go there and come back and get you what you're doing. Don't, because the human temptation will try to keep you over there for longer. I would like to go there. Oh, now I'm going to other place. Now I'm going to third place. Now I want to go there. Now I want to buy this clothes. I want to buy another clothes. I want to buy. That is how they desire pull more desire. So when I heard that lecture from Guru Ma long time ago, need to go there to places like that. then do that as quickly as you are done. Recharge your body. Come back and do what you were doing before. Because this is a slippery slope, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sharing that with you from my experience. A human mind will tell you, "अरे, सभी करते हैं, everybody does that. I need to do that too. It's all right. And then that. But everybody is not becoming a Buddha. Everybody is not becoming a Sunday master. Everybody is not going to climb the summit, the highest summit. So this is my point about the first bullet. Second bullet, by comparison, ruby color is more concentrated than pink, and therefore it radiates the same qualities as pink color does, but with much more intensity. What is the meaning of divine perspective? Much more intensity. Divine perspective of much more intensity. Much more depth, much more breadth. You go much deeper to explore more about yourself. Get more out of the subconscious mind that is junk. Get more out of the unconscious mind that is evil, more junk. God will help you get that out of the unconscious mind and subconscious mind. Come to the conscious mind and it's gone to the superconscious mind as your asset. Your liabilities in the unconscious and subconscious and the conscious mind will become your asset in your superconscious mind. Then you can download them and become a Sunday master. This is the mastery of the Ruby Ray we are talking about. It's possible, but it's only possible for, when we have Lanello, who is with us today, we're going to be talking about him, his guidance, his assistance. The third bullet is the Ruby Ray help us to feel and discern the difference between the real and unreal energies in and around us, and thus accelerate our spiritual progress. I want to say a couple of words about that. Discern. Discern is a very important word. Discern is a gift. Mahachohan gives us, we have been talking about, Lois Drake talked about the odyssey of your soul last Wednesday. Thursday she talked about odyssey of your soul, talked about the Odysseus, and his mentor, Pallas Athena. Well, Odysseus was, the character was, Pallas Athena was his twin flame, by the way. I know all your, she says that I know all your vices and I'll know your good things, and she encourages us. Your twin flame or goddess, you can say that, or male or female, or Lanello, you can say that here in this case. He knows the masters know our weaknesses, our strength also, and they will help us to help discern. We can pray for the gift of discernment of difference between, if we get a temptation, oh, I want to go to that place, I want to eat that, I want to sleep more, I want to go this. Yeah, sometimes it is all right. Body needs that. But sometimes we need discernment. Do I really need rest, or it is just my negative mind, my body just trying to make me lazy? I know about one of the master. I think it was Lanello. In one of his embodiment, he was Bodhidharma. It was Bodhidharma in India. And he had his eyelashes cut because he did not want to fall asleep. You see, if I fall asleep, I will be losing my contact, my attention with my I am present. He wanted to maintain his attention on his I am present 24/7. You see, if I sleep, I will lose my attention. That was the hard work. That was the discernment. That was the way, Master did that, We're talking about him today. Many embodiments. So masters who have become a Sunday master, they have gone through this thing. We can ask them, we do not have to go through the same kind of thing. We do not have to cut our eyelashes and do through all the kind of things what they did. We have a wall of blame. We have our mentors, masters, a Sunday master knowledge. When I was growing up, we call it Vaheguru. Vaheguru ko ardas karo, Vaheguru Rab nu ardas karo, tab mil jayega. I did not know what is Sunday masters. The Sunday masters are our mentors. This is a new word, I found it. Angels are very proximity. are around us. The masters are around us. They are the. I had all the things that I thought. Oh, I don't need Devi Devta. I don't need. I need to go to God myself because there was a human mind talking to me at that time. I was just beginning my journey at that time. Many years, 50 years ago, something like that. Talking about that. So we had a Sunday master to help us discern that, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a ruby ray help us to discern that. Pink love, the human love that we talk about human love. Sometimes we go, sometimes we love, sometimes we hate, sometimes we get angry, sometimes we don't get angry, sometimes we become mushy, sometimes we become, crying, start crying, and sometimes sympathy and empathy and all that going back and forth. Ruby ray does not allow us to do that, help us to see clearly. That is the difference between the difference between the and real and unreal energies. Okay, Jay, let's go on to that picture of the master. I want to talk about the fourth picture of the master. Yeah, this is the one. I want to quickly talk about these four ruby ray masters. Then I want to talk about Lanello. Next slide is Lanello. But I think I want to see just to bring you the memories of these four masters, who are the four headmasters, I call them, or each quadrant. There are four quadrants of your body. We have four quadrants of our body, like four pieces of the pie of the or pizza, four pieces of the pizza, pizza pie. Four white, yellow, pink, and blue. And there are four headmasters. Lord Maitreya, Buddha, we call it etheric quadrant, etheric portion, etheric body, etheric blueprint, whatever you want to call it. Then we have a Jesus Christ in the mental body, which is the mental body, mental thoughts. Then we have a Sanat Kumara in the pink, feelings body, emotional body. Then we have a physical body, Gautama Buddha, where we have our physical action that we do that. What the qualities we want to get rid of, first of all, what are these? In the etheric quadrant, we want to sacrifice a lot of junk, human junk. We talked about that earlier. A lot of junk, you can say anger, resentment, attachment, craving, those things that are, we find them, Maya, if you call it about Maya, fit in that category. So here is the test of sacrifice. Sacrificing those qualities with the headmaster is Lord Maitreya Buddha. We talked about that. How we want to get rid of that. We talked about that. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. Jesus Christ is a master in the mental body. What we do here we surrender. Surrender, you might be thinking, which is more difficult, sacrifice or surrender? That's a good. So we surrender only when we are obedient. That's what we have to be obedient to the voice of God. My way, highway kind of thing doesn't surrender, by the way. I want to do this. Who are you to tell me? Somebody could be telling you, Almora says, if ant, A-N-T, if ant be the messenger, heed it. Almora he say, I might send you someone to do your boss or your someone husband or your friend or anyone, to do this thing. And you say, who are you to tell me? Yeah, I know better than that. So Almora doesn't come. As God doesn't come, as the person of Almora himself. So you have to know it could be something in the book, something in the prayer, something from the, someone who, your taxi driver or your driver or someone else, could be saying something. Oh, he's a taxi driver. He's my driver. Who's he to tell me? I know that. I pay him his salary. I say, here we are. We are because we have something. We have not surrendered. Surrendered to the become humble towards. So sacrifice. When we prepare, imagine there are 4 layers of dirty clothes that you want to get rid of. First layer is sacrifice. Then you come to next chamber. Now you have to surrender. Jesus Christ or his angels say, now just all you have to surrender these kind of things, that good or bad both. The good things are like mastery of the 7 chakras, become your Christ self. Now you have to leave your mastery here, just fall. Now you have to become the, you have to, it's not yours. Oh, I can say, no, what do you mean it's not mine? It's not mine. I worked on it for 40 years. I can say that. I failed my test. I have to know that this was not mine from the very beginning, day in and day out, every second. If I do not know that when this question comes, I will fail. You have to be engraved, you have to be hardened, you have to be baked, you have to be cooked with that consciousness, hard. When the test comes from the surrender without a question, your answer will be okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, gratitude. I'm grateful. Thank you. No question and no question asked. Third one is a pink. Here's Sanat Kumara. His emotional. Here is selflessness. Selflessness. Selflessness is when you have sacrificed, you have surrendered. What you have left? You have nothing. You have nothing. You are naked. Naked. Naked is a good word. Naked with the God self. You are only God, clothing of God on you. You do not have the human clothing. That was the story of Adam and Eve. And Adam, Eve were hiding before because they felt naked. Naked because they felt naked in the human way, exposed. You want to be naked in the divine way. Nothing left there. That they can be ashamed of. They were ashamed of because they are a human self. They do not have to be ashamed of. That is the Sanat Kumara is a master here of selflessness. Then we go to Gautama Buddha. Service. Then you are doing the service, of doing whatever as a Sunday master are doing. You become a bodhisattva, you become a Sunday master. That's what I was saying. We have to work with the master hand in hand. हम लोग ना हमें बताया गया कि अरे हीलिंग कर दो हमारी हीलिंग कर दो बस हमें that's all I need sir मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए. That is 1% of what God wants us to heal. You are divine beings. You can heal yourself and then you can heal the whole world. This is a message of the golden age, previous golden ages and this golden age. People have programmed us to this physical healing. You people go to big seminars, 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees. Oh, I got this seminar, I got this certificate, I got this, I got that, I got healed, I got this. Can you send me healing? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know what word is that? I want to use that word. Excuse me if you do not like it. Baloney. That is baloney. Sorry. You have to, if you're a Sunday master student, you don't go to people for healing. You don't ask people for healing. You heal yourself because God in you, 3-foot flame in you. I am that I am. Aham Brahmasmi is all doer, all inclusive, can do all that. But because of our lack of knowledge, lack of awareness, lack of practice, lack of whatever thing, lack of inclusiveness, nobody to guide us. We just become programmed by other people. And we say, oh, nahi, this and that and this and that. I'm sharing with you as your brother, as your, whatever you want to call me, I'm just like you. People think that, I'm practicing that for 40 some years, I have overcome. Yes, something I have overcome, but there's much more road. Must give you more work to do because I have the highest mountain to climb yet. Ascension, moksha, freedom for everyone, not for me, but everyone. That is what we are working on the team of the Sunday Masters. Now, so these are the 4 masters. Let's go to the next slide, Jay. I think I'm looking at the clock. 15 more minutes. I want to finish the portion of. I think we talked about that. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, this is the one. Magnanimous heart of knowledge. Mark Prophet had a magnanimous heart, which is a ruby heart. I think that is something the focus that we want to relate to Mark Prophet today. We want to really bring him closer to us. He's waiting for us. We come closer to us, draw us closer to his heart, come into us. There's a saying in the teaching, drink me while I am drinking thee. What does it mean? Drink me while I am drinking thee. That is a, God, you drink me. I am taking you, you drink, you take me inside. We become one. Krishna, Radha, that is Guru Chela relationship. Male, female, whatever you want to call it. Drink me while I am drinking this. So I become one. You can play the flute with me, Krishna. I become one. We become, you play the flute, I become your flute. Then I play the flute through you, you become the flute. It's like drink me while I'm drinking, the kind of, you become that. It's possible. It's not a theory. Okay, next one, next bullet. A magnanimous heart is a heart of balance and buoyancy, of generosity and inclusivity. Yeah, what is balance? I think balance is not not to yin, not to yang, not to not to up, not to down, not too happy, not too sad, going up and down. Some people, talk to me. I say, well, I'm feeling very good, sir, today. I just did so many decrees. I'm last couple of days. I'm feeling very good. Third, fourth day, I'm feeling so down, sir. I was going on that. Well, that is the cycle that we go through that, but we have to be like this. That is good. How can we do that? It's possible. I know the energies are there, but I think if we do our homework, if we do our violet flame decrease, if we do our blue flame decrease every morning, every day, we do a strayas, we have decrease. We have a toolbox of the decrease. We have a TSL encyclopedia of knowledge that we can go to Google and put TSL encyclopedia and find all the things that you need to know. You know, there is so much can be done to find the balance. We don't go like this up and down, up and down. It's called seesaw, yo-yo. Call it yo-yo consciousness. Master do not want yo-yo consciousness. They want us to be, steady. See the thing, deal with it, move on. Next day, your voice will tell you. Your decree voice will tell you. Some people do decrease like, yeah, you can do decrease, but your decrease intensity will increase. Yes, your throat chakra will get clear. Your heart chakra will get clear. Your voice will be peaking higher. Your sound will become the sound of light. Sound of become the speed of sound will become the speed of light. Much more clear, much more vibrant, much more buoyancy, all the things. Third bullet, I think generosity is but very clear. Inclusivity, we talked about that earlier. Third bullet, it allows us to approach each moment exactly as it is, in a fresh and alive way, free from agendas and shoulds, receiving all that arises. You should do this, you should do, no, nothing of that. If I want to say one word, third bullet, you will find yourself at the right place at the right time every moment of 24 hours. You will find yourself doing the right thing, right way, right thing. You are becoming God. Your angels are around you. Masters are helping you. You are having what you call the discernment. You are having the universe with you, or walking with you. It may happen up and down. I'm just sharing with you. It happens, but at what price? You have to maintain your harmony. You have to maintain, which is more difficult than maintaining your peace. But you have to guard it. You have to guard your light. Tube of light, you have a decree for tube of light. You have to guard it. You have to watch yourself. You have the master, you have a toolbox, but the work is yours. Angels will not do my work. They are waiting for me to command them. Masters are waiting for me to command the energy, send them, ask them. They are not going to do for me. Work has to be done by me, by you, ladies and gentlemen. Next bullet, it has the capacity. What has the capacity? The magnanimous heart, the ruby heart has the capacity to hold anything and everything. Hold everything and everything. what is anything and everything, whatever you're dealing with it right now, good or bad, plus minus, transforming even vulnerability and grief into workable asset. Workable asset, you become super conscious mind, become asset. So I'm just sharing with you as your brother, as your friend, whatever. I am one of you. I have the challenges. I am dealing with them. I have dealt, but I have something to share with you. It works. It works. You can call me, I'm not a salesman, but it works 47 years of journey. It works. I'm just, the proof is in the pudding. You will know that. You can say that you will be able to see things as they are. Nakli, asli, asli guru, nakli voice, asli voice. People who you are taking your money and giving you healing and this and that. You will find that sooner or later, they're fake. People who are real, you will know that they are real. This is the difference between this gift of discernment. You will know that. You will know about yourself first. You will be healed yourself first. Then you will be able to see that, and you'll be heal others through your decrees, through your prayers. We can last bullet. We can invite Lanello to superimpose his magnanimous heart upon our hearts every day. I'm going to make a call, prayer right now. Call is a prayer. Please, all you have to say is affirm it, say yes or amen at the end. You can do that call on your own every day. Because Lanello has, I'm going to talk about his resume in the bio pretty soon. He is the guru that more you know about him, more you know about his magnanimous heart, his loving heart, his ruby heart, his giving heart, whatever you want to call it, as father, of us all. I'm going to make it prayer. In the name of the I am that I am, we call to beloved Lanello, our mentor, our father, our guru, our organizer, who have brought us together in this Summit Lighthouse, this Antakarana, this teaching. We ask you, beloved Lanello, to place your magnanimous heart upon the heart of each and everyone who's gathered here, each and everyone who is part of this mandala that will be listening to this session on YouTube, on Facebook, in the years to come. So let them feel as they give this call, make this call to you, beloved Lanello, for placing your magnanimous heart over their heart 24/7. They give you call as many times a day. Please help them, beloved Lanello, to transfer as much as they are able to receive the qualities of your magnanimous heart, your ruby heart. So they may feel, they may become, they may get healed, they may feel that it is possible to become all that you have become, all that you aspire everyone to become on this earth in the coming golden age, here and now, in the becoming of the Kalki, the 10th and final incarnation of Vishnu here and now. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Om. Amen. So let's go, Jay, to the present, the bio. I think I have a little bio. I think I want to go over a few more minutes of Lanello. I put it from TSL Encyclopedia, but I think I could not. It was a dictation that he gave, his first dictation, when he ascended in, I think, particular date in 1973. I think February 23rd, 1973, when he ascended. He gave a dictation, and that first dictation is always very important. When you ascend, ascend master, you become a ascend master. You will see things. Oh my God, I'm everywhere. He said something. I am everywhere in the consciousness of God. He said, So do you know the meaning of that? I am everywhere in the consciousness of God. You will say the same thing. You will be everywhere where God is. Bhagwan. He says that is the kind of thing. He says, so I want to read that so you will feel yourself. Please, when I read that about any Sunday master, particularly today about Lanello, It's about you. It's about you. What one can do, all can do. What Lanello can do, what Almora can do, what any Sunday Master has done, can do, we can do. What Jesus has done, Sant Kumara has done, we can do all of that. So we always have a tendency, human tendency, oh, he must be a great person. I am not that good. We are is a human answer. Not so. That is a lie. So I'm going to read that. The Ascended Master Lanello was recently embodied on earth as the 20th century mystic and messenger for the Ascended Master, Mark L. Prophet. This was his name. In this and in many previous embodiments, he and his twin flame, the messenger Isabel K. Prophet, have served the Great White Brotherhood. You know that, Great White Brotherhood. We are all serving them. On February 26, 1973, Mark passed on and his soul ascended to the plane of the I am presence. That will happen to your soul, my soul, that when we make our ascension, our soul goes to the level, merges with the I am present, level of Brahmasmi, to carry on his work with the ascended masters and to make contact with their unascended chelas, which is you and me and many others who are becoming, who will know this teaching. As the ascended master Lanello, he continues to direct the activities of the Summit Lighthouse, the quote, everlasting, ever-present Guru. This is his title. Ever-present Guru. That means he is always, always with us here and now and always, wherever we invoke him. Who has said, this I have put in bold letters, ours must be a message of infinite love, and we must demonstrate that love to the world. What is infinite love? Ruby love, ladies and gentlemen. Infinite love is another word for ruby love. How we become ruby love, ruby ray masters. Okay, okay. So this is his dictation that I love. When I was reading that last night, I said, "Oh my God, we got to talk about that." I'm going to read it next 5 minutes or so. Lanello's first public dictation was given April 20th, 1973. He ascended February 26, 1973. How much time he had in between them? Month of March and maybe 20 days of April and 4 days of, so almost 2 months. 2 months later, he gave this dictation. So that means he prepared that dictation and it was given that every master had to prepare a dictation, by the way, I was told before they gave it. Just 2 months after his ascension. Quote. These are his words. Jay, can you read this first paragraph, please?
As I have thought this night upon the many subjects on which I would choose to discourse, I have drawn the conclusion that it is always the most expedient to speak of practical things, even when the heart would sing to the poetic cadences of the music of the spheres. For I am concerned that you wear my mantle, those of you that I have known for so long, for so many embodiments, and therefore I have enlisted the service of my angels over these past weeks, thinking of what I could do to bring you my joy. And I have asked the angels to see you a replica of my cape, my blue cape that I have worn even in the physical octave. And I have asked my angels to place that cape upon your shoulders this night. And it might very well come to pass that you shall feel even the fabric of that cape as the rustless around your ankles and around your arms.
What I get from this is a couple of things, practical things. He says, he talks about that. But here are some of the things I'm looking at the fourth line. Even the heart would sing to the poetic cadences of the music of the sphere. He was a poet, by the way. His name was Longfellow, a British poet. That he wrote beautiful poetry, previous embodiment. He talks about the music of the sphere. You might be thinking, what is the music of the sphere? When the planet turn around in the in their orbit, they generate a music. I did not know that. You did not know that. So that is when you hear that Beethoven, Fifth Symphony, Ninth Symphony, other Western musicians, even Ravi Shankar, they have captured that music, heard that music, and put it into the instrumental form. That's called the music of the sphere, which is very holy music, which is very high vibratory music. I am concerned that you wear my mantle. I am concerned that you wear my mantle. What is a mantle? You can say that I claim the mantle of a Sunday Master Lanello. Let's say that. I claim the mantle of a Sunday Master Lanello. I wear the mantle of a Sunday Master Lanello, the blue cape that he is talking about. He used to wear a blue cape. So you can say that, I think this is some of the things that very simple. He's a Sunday very recently from planet Earth, as a guru. So you can always, he's always as a father figure very close to us. You can always call upon him. Poonam, would you like to read the next small paragraph beginning with the yes?
Ji sir.
Yeah, yes, I have passion. Can you read that?
Yes, I have fashioned a blue cape for each one of you. That is my angel. ये मुझे दिखाई नहीं दे रहा. They have taken the fashioning that I have given to them and slide a most noble garment complete with hood like the monks of old. And so before the service is concluded, these angels are going to place my cape upon you, that you might also go forth wearing the momentum of my victory in many past embodiments which I have taken forth from my causal body as a momentum of light to give unto you.
Thank you, Poonam. So he says, as we are listening to this dictation, his angels are putting this garment around us from the hood like the monks of old. And before this third line, and so before this service is concluded, these angels are going to place my cape, the blue cape, upon you, that you might also go forth wearing the momentum of my victory. Momentum of my victory. Momentum of my victory is attainment, is a light, as much as we are able to hold it. So that is what he is giving to us. We need some volunteer. Maybe anyone? Can I say those names on the like Gitanjali?
If anyone want to speak, they can raise their hands.
Yeah, if you want to, Gitanjali ji or anyone, please raise your hand if you like to read next paragraph.
Belinda wants to read.
Okay, Belinda ji, please read the next paragraph.
I say you, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I say you are all candidates for the ascension if you choose to be. And if you choose to be this night and in the coming weeks, then I will sponsor you. There is no need to tarry. There is no need to go back to the old ways of the human consciousness.
Thank you. Wow. I want to. If I say, he's saying that you are all candidates for the ascension. So this is very good thing. We are candidates for the ascension. That means that we will make our ascension in this life. That is a moksha. So this is what he's saying. If you choose to be, you can say yes. Let's say, yes, Lanello, I choose to be the candidate for the ascension. Let's say that. Yes, Lanello, I choose to be the candidate for the ascension. Yes, please say that. And then I'll say, I'll sponsor you. Please sponsor me. Beloved Lanello, please sponsor me. You can say that. So there is no need to tarry. Tarry means what? Tarry means what, Jay? Tarry means think about it or hold yourself back. I think tarry means stalling, I think.
Like covered,
Hanji?
covered.
Cover?
Cover. You get covered yourself.
Oh, I see. There's a need to cover yourself, tarry. Okay. Or what he's saying here, to postpone it or make indecision, I think. Yeah, delay. Thank you. Yeah, then there is need to tarry or delay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rajkumari. So now, thank you. So, so we'll take it. Hanela will take your offer. Okay, next one. Who's going to read next one?
I think Dipali ji had raised her hand. I need to check. I need to find. Let me see where I can see. Yeah, here it is.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Can I start reading?
Yes, please. Yeah.
And so I say, count the experiences that you have been through as the past that is prologue. And now write the chapter 1 on the book of my Christhood. Keep a diary that is called my Christhood and write each day how the flower of Christ is appearing in your life. And when you know you have done an act in the consciousness of Christ, write it down and leave the record for yourself, so that in those hours of darkness and moments of trial, when you forget to and cannot remember one good thing you have ever done, because the devils are tormenting you with their lies, then read in the book of my Christhood of how you have vanquished error and how you have overcome.
Thank you. This is so meaningful for all of us. Write our diary called My Christhood. When you feel down, low, read that. Okay, and next one. Next, I am as near.
Azelia ji will read. I think she has raised her hand.
Yes. I am as near as the breath that you breathe, and there is nowhere that you can go that I am not. For I have projected an electronic presence of myself to each one of you who will receive it.
I'm as near as the breath. So that is something as we inhale, Lanalo is in our breath. Thank you. Thank you. Last line. Last paragraph. Hanji. Sarika ji.
Okay.
I say to you, whatever you have done in the past, forsake the past, leave it behind, and let the light of mercy triumph within you. For our God is a God of mercy, and his mercy endureth forever. Therefore, take a step forward this night and consider that in taking that step, you are stepping out of the skins of the former man and into the raiment of the Christ.
I think, thank you, Sarika ji. Beautifully says, whatever you have done in the past, forsake the past. So we always sometimes get bogged down. Oh man, you have done this bad and that thing, or I've done this bad. All those negative things come up. Leave it behind. Don't look back. Let the light of mercy triumphant within you. Light of mercy is Kuan Yin. Our God is God of mercy, Kuan Yin. Mercy is endureth forever. Therefore, take a step forward this night. So we say, in the name of Lanalo, we take a step forward this night and put our hand in Lanalo. We take the breath, each breath with Lanalo as our ever-present Guru, be with us to guide us all the way. So, I think, Dipali, आप कुछ कहना चाहती हैं? I think you raised your hand earlier, but anything on your heart? I mean, I think.
Sir, I have to unmute them. Shall I stop the sharing first?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I think it was Gitanjali ji. I think she wanted to. Yeah, she wanted to raise. I think she wanted to say something or that. Okay,
no, sir. This was when you were asking it. It's okay now. I think the settings did not allow to unmute. So anyway, the thing has been great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, all of you. I'm looking at the watch. I have 5 more minutes, so this portion is closed. I just have one announcement. Next Sunday, we will be doing the new cycle of doing decrees. I will introduce will be consecrating this decrees that you have been doing. Poonam, if you have, Poonam will be calling you. So if you can send your hours to Poonam, we'll tell you all the hours that you have been giving. And we offer those hours to the masters next Sunday. Then I have a new matrix for the next month, next month of May. And then we'll actually, so we will resume our part 9 of the Ruby Ray. I do not know which master, but we'll do it in the first week of May. I'll look at the calendar. Also, some of you attended the Lois Drake, the Odyssey of Your Soul. So this session, third session, the final session is going to be on May 17, which is Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Indian time. I'll be sending you more information about it, as the time draws. So please do attend. I think Lois session is also, second session is also on the Facebook. I think Jay sent me in the OneDrive, but I think I realized that you have to have a OneDrive password, on your own to open it. So I think that if you have it OneDrive password, you can do that. Otherwise, you can go to the Facebook and you can listen to it. I think it's worth. Lois shared so many beautiful things that I know. I think it was very. And so first session is there also on the Facebook. Second session is there also on the Facebook, and third session will be on May 17, Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. So these are the announcements. Jay, anything you have your any announcement, Jay or Poonam?
No, sir. Thank you. That's it.
So let's open up for the question and answer. Questions? Anyone? Yeah, Diwali.
Sir, I wanted to ask something. Sir, you mentioned that on 23rd of every month, you said, Nanelo said that we can go for, the ascension, some prayers you talked about. I just couldn't understand that bit well. So if you could just repeat it.
Jay, you have something on the TSL encyclopedia on the Surya Day? You can read.
Let me check for it.
Yeah, Jay is going to find. Today is called Surya Day, April 23rd, beginning April 23rd, 1980. That was the one when the karma started descending, which Jay is going to read exactly what it says. So April 23rd, 1980, the 12-year cycle from that point, which ended in 1992, and another 12-year cycle from that point. So Jay is going to read that. I think there's something very important that happens on 23rd of April of every year. So masters have told us that on this day we should give as much of, because the karmic dust, they call it karmic dust, D-U-S-T, dust descends in very finer qualities on us, personal and planetary. So we have a greatest opportunity to balance our karma by giving more violet flame decrees. So Jay, can you read that? Can you magnify that? Surya Day, yeah.
On July 2nd, 1994, Surya announced that he would place his electronic presence over the Earth for 48 hours each month. The legions of Godstar are not content merely to win this battle in the Earth, but they are determined to go on and on and on and conquer while the open door is there, while you are there, ready to respond to our leading. Thus, we will not stop our labors, and I shall place my electronic presence here, and sometimes I shall center myself here and then on the other systems of the worlds, even as Omritas has done. He is with you 48 hours in each month, and beloved, the rest of the time he is here and there on the other systems of worlds where the evolutions have such great need of the violet flame. Thus I shall now do the same. As you know, all who are ascended may place the electronic presence of their being anywhere and multiply that presence many thousands and millions of times, thereby appearing to untold numbers simultaneously and tending to their needs. In addition to our being able to place our electronic presence where it is needed, it is surely a boon and a dispensation for us to have you as a key anchor point of our life stream on earth, and thus we treasure. Thus it is the time, and thus it is a season, and this is the time that you may reap all good you have sown. Therefore, beloved, I come, and I am here in this hour, and I shall remain with you as a great law will allow, and you shall see and know the turning points of the points in the earth, and you shall remark one to another how God and his angels and his chelas have turned this old world around. For the news shall confirm it, the minds of the people shall confirm it, and you stand to see a great transformation. The messenger has announced that Surya will be with us on the 24th, 22nd, and 23rd of each month.
Yeah, I think, thank you, Jay. I think, can you do one more search, please? Instead of Surya Day, put April 23rd, 1980. Can you see if you get something? April 23rd, 1980. April 23rd. Yeah, that's one. See what you get.
The Great Pyramid. This one.
No, Guruma.
Cosmic honor of flame.
Yeah, let's see what. Yeah, let's see what he says. No,
It has to be, does it, is it supposed to be related to Surya?
Yeah, it's related to Gautama Buddha.
Gautama Buddha. Okay, let me see. Yeah, here it is something related to Shambhala, so I think this might be one.
Yeah, this is one. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. No, not this one. Let me see this one. Holy Kumaras, Gabriel, Sanath Kumara, Angel. I don't think there's something related to Gautama Buddha in this one.
Yeah. Can you put the word karmic dust? Karmic dust. Karmic dust. See if you get something. Karmic dust. Love cycle, yeah. Love cycle, yeah. Okay. Love cycle, something, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cycle defined cosmic magnet. No, it doesn't have anything related to karmic dust.
Okay. Yeah. I'll find out something. I'll post it on the Chananda prayer group. I think there is something answering your question. I think the answer is that on April 23rd, 1980, the 12-year cycle started of the Gautama Buddha of the descending of the karma. So that 12-year cycle ended in 1992. Then the second 12-year cycle started. And it's so it's a 12-year cycle. So I don't know what 12 years, what portion of that, but this is a very important date, the April 23rd, of every year. So the karma descends at the karmic dust, as I said, and Surya said that he'll be with us for 48 hours, as Jay read it. So we can balance our karma. We balance our karma by giving more violet flame decrease for the whole month. So this is 9 hours of decrease. I did one time 9 hours of decrease on 23rd of April. Not in one sitting, but 3 hours. And my whole month was really, like I was in heaven, So I think that is one thing that you want to try that, doing more violet flame decrease today as much as you can, more than normal. And you can do whatever you can do that. and ask Surya to multiply your decrease. Ask Omrita to multiply your decrease by all these translations. And also you can come on the every Tuesday morning, 6 to 8 a.m. We have the slow volume decrease that done beautifully. That I think one of the person in Montana, Carla Healy, she does that with a you don't need your decree book. She puts the decrees on the screen and she explains that and very slow decrees and illustration and pictures and everything else. I think you'll get the taste or the interest for feeling the Vala flame, feeling Vala flame going through it. And I think Vala flame is something new. It is the light of Shiva, by the way, light of Shiva's presence, the aura of Shiva. Because Shiva does, Vala flame does the same thing, transportation as Shiva does that. For India, it is, it's easy to understand. In Christianity, is Holy Spirit, but I don't know how Holy Spirit, there's a person of Holy Spirit that Christians know of as such. But in Hindus, we know that as Shiva. And so I think that is a big boon that we have here. So, but I'll post something on the Chananda prayer group about what I can find out today. So answer to your question. Any other question?
Please raise your hands if you have any questions.
No?
I think so. We are done for today.
Yeah, I think
for
the time is
questions.
also, we are 5 minutes over, So thank you very much. I think I like Jay, would you like to make a ceiling or would you like me to do that, Jay?
Sir, I request you to please do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, beloved Surya, oh, beloved Danyalo, oh, beloved Guruma, oh, beloved Ascended Master, the host of light, oh, beloved Lord Mahachohan, beloved Lord Shiva, we come to you as one body, one heart, one mind. We offer you ourselves to you for this beautiful teaching, beloved Lanello, that you have imparted to us. We know that we need that ruby fire. We know that we need that magnanimous fire from your heart. We know that we have been taught all those humanness of love, but we need to transcend that into the divine understanding of what this divine love is of the ruby fire. O Buddha of the ruby ray and the four masters of the ruby fire, we come before you as supplicant, without begging bowls, without empty chakras, and 8 chakras, fill our chakras with your light, beloved masters, beloved. Each breath that we inhale, beloved Holy Spirit, beloved Lanello, beloved Guruma, and every Sunday Master, let Vala flame saturate us. Archangel Michael, protect us from any and all energies that may be thrown our way, so we may not go up and down in seesaw battle, that we may be continuously sealed in your heart 24/7, unmoved. Then hello, as you said, we will ever present Guru. We offer ourselves to you, heart, mind, body, and soul, this day forward. So accept us as we place ourselves in your heart. Drink us while we are drinking you, beloved Lanello, 24/7, this moment forward. Om Tat Sat Om. Amen. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. God bless you all. Okay, I'll see you on Tuesday morning. Otherwise,
Thank you, sir.